Today's model is in a community that's 5 minutes to Lake Nona with no Lake Nona prices. You don't want to miss the show on this beautiful home. Let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Orlandohomeshow, where strategy matters, passion rule, and I've got a beautiful model again for you today. This one that I'm showing you is 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bath. It does have a lot of structural options and it can go up in bedrooms and in bathrooms. So let's go in and check this beautiful home with a nice stone elevation. Let's have a look. Hello and welcome to another beautiful loaded builder model. So I am 5 minutes to Lake Nona. I'm in the southeast St. Cloud area. So over here you can have a beautiful house. You get a little more value for your money as compared to Lake Nona, which is just about 5 to 6 miles down the road. So a great location. Everything over here is exploding. Guys, you know, I know when I moved to Orlando almost 2 decades ago, Kissimmee was the town next door. And there was just so much, Orlando was just booming. Now everybody is like, Kissimmee is booming. Now everybody is going to Mineola, Claremont. It's the same thing for Lake Nona area right over here, which is exploding. And then St. Cloud is just getting the benefit of that. So if you are looking to buy a home, you don't want to pay the Lake Nona prices, then this is a great area that I would like to show you. Now remember, if you do want to see this model, give me a call, text me, just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to help you. So as I walk into this beautiful model, if you saw the elevation of this property, it has a really nice stone elevation. You get 3 different elevations. I walked through this big glass door, which is an upgrade. And then in this specific model, I actually did another model last week, actually a couple of weeks ago, for another home in the same community, and they had the wooden, the engineered wood plank that was looking like this. This one is specifically tiles. You have a really nice big foyer leading into your grand great room, which I'm going to take you in just a moment. So as I walk, you have this space over here. Usually this is a flex space, but what they have done is they've kind of combined your dining area and your formal living area. So this is like a formal living and the dining. If you look at it, it seats about 6 people and you still have a lot of room. So if you want to get a little big of a table, you could do so. You have a really nice big window there and a window here. I really like that when you have that, because it brings in a lot of light. For me, a house should be welcoming, a house should be bright. It should just, say, come on in, and it should just be that bright. Now, it is a builder model, so you do have the crown molding over there, and I'm going to point out as much as I possibly could in terms of the upgrades that you have. But remember, there is a feature sheet that I can actually email you if you just want to know what is there. Now, I am telling you the price on my videos now, but I do want to make sure that you understand that by the time you call me, that may or may not be the same price. So the builder base model for this home, which would be a 4.3.5, would be about 434.9 at the time of the shoot. The model that I'm showing you is actually a 5 bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, almost 3,450 square foot. And you can build this to a 6 bedroom, 4.5 bathroom. It's a 2-car garage. So you do have a master bedroom downstairs, but an option in this specific model to build another master if you are looking to get 2 masters. So as I walk you through this area, you have this little dry bar area that you could use, or a bread station, or whatever you would like, or just a station when you have guests come in to have a few things over here with the nice cabinets. And as I take you down, you have half a bathroom over here, and then you have the pantry right underneath over here by the stairwell. So it's not a very big pantry, but it is decent. But what I do want to point out is that you have a lot of cabinet space. If you look at this, look how grand this whole area is. And then you have another space right there for kind of an informal dining, if you may. And look how big that is. That could easily sit about 10 people. Now you do have an option to have this. This would be a cabinet, but in this model, they actually are probably waiting on appliances, I guess, because there's a shortage of pretty much everything right now. So guys, this is a community that they do not have a wait list. So if you are looking, you may want to start the process now, because it's going to take 6 to 9 months anyways to build it. Now this community has no CDD, very low HOA, and their amenities are not built yet. But they would be building a splash pool for kids, a swimming pool, a cabana, you know, a kids play area. So they're going to be building all that, and it's only $90 a month. So you get a lot more in that price point. So as I take you down, look at the ceiling height over here. Wow, look at this. So your first floor ceiling are probably about 9.4, and then your upstairs is just about 9, and this whole thing with the extra lights. Now, I always say that, guys, that you want to make sure that you get the extra lights, because I would suggest that I think that's a good design upgrade to have. Because, you know, once you are done, you know, trying to get the lamp, which is good. Look at this, how this lamp kind of just falls in and define this area completely. And then you have this right off your kitchen area, like a dining area with this beautiful, nice big chandelier. This also defines this dining space, and then you have the formal kind of space right there when I showed you in the beginning. Now this granite, I do want to point out, is actually a standard, and this is not a gas community. So this is a standard, but you do have an option to upgrade it if you want to get a quartz or anything else for that matter. You also have a nice patio over here, which is standard for this specific model. And let me go ahead and show you, because this is a nice extended patio, and you also have the pavers right there, and you also have the pavers in the front, and with the nice big window. The other structural option that you can actually have is that you can have this, the wall right there, and I'll show you that just a minute. You can actually get the sliding doors all the way, so you can have this space a little bit broader. But guys, look at this beautiful lot. You know, the size of this lot is about 115 deep to about 50 wide. And look at how much space you have, and it's overlooking that beautiful pond. Let me go ahead and take you inside and point out what I was talking about in terms of having the slide. So you can actually have that extension to this wall and have another panel for the sliding doors. So I really, really love the way they decorated. Look at the woodwork that they've done. Now this is nothing like, it's not extraordinary, but it kind of defines your wall so they don't look so naked or so just plain. Like just putting a nice mirror and having this kind of a boundary to it just gives you that definition. Now, as I take you down, on my left-hand side is the master bedroom. So you do have a master bedroom downstairs, and it has the double closet, which I love because, you know, in my household right now, our closet is taken over by the wife, and I'm sure all the guys watching this, let me know if you agree with me or not in the comment below. I want to know your story too. So look at this. You have this nice closet right at the very beginning, and I'm not too keen on the color over here, but hey, if pink works for somebody, pink works for somebody, just not my color. So as I go down, you have another closet right over here, which is a bigger closet, and of course for your wife. And then right behind me, which I'll take you in just a moment, is your master bathroom. So look at the space, and this is kind of royal in terms of the wallpaper that they have. Now this is a wallpaper. Look at this. How much definition does it give? And then you have two nice windows overlooking your patio and also your pond view. And then you have this nice transoms along with the crown molding. You know, they don't have an extra light here, but I would highly, highly recommend. And as I take you down, you have your master bathroom. Look at this, guys. I really like this. It's deep, it's big, you have the rain shower there, you do have options to get more showers if that is what, but what I like is just these little things, you know, they kind of define your bathroom. Just, it's not tiled all the way, it has that little boundary that defines. It is a double vanity, and this is definitely an upgrade in terms of the color of the cabinets and the vanity, the top that you have here. And then right behind is your commode area. So as I take you, I'm going to take you upstairs in just a moment, but before I do that, since I went in and came around, let me go ahead and show you. You do have a laundry downstairs, which is right over here. Not very big, but decent size. And then this is an option that you can get. What I do want to show you is this is a builder model, but right behind this door is your garage. But in this case, they actually have this they have this as a design center, and what I want to actually show you is all the options that you can get in terms of you know, your faucets, or also in terms of your granite. Right over here it tells you which is level 1, which is level 2, and then all the backsplash. So this is where you come in. Once you go into the contract, you basically decide on the elevation, you decide on any structural options, and then you decide on the design options that makes your house your house. So you can say, hey, I like this granite, and then I want this one for the backsplash. So this will make it more, and that's the beauty of building a brand new home, because it gives you that flexibility, it gives you that choice that you could do. So let's go upstairs now. Of course, as I take you upstairs, one thing that I do want to point out, this is tile, however, this is wood. So you have the wood right over there. So you have that, and then your railing is actually an upgrade. So let's go up and let's have a look upstairs. So as I take you upstairs, the one thing that I want to mention is that you have this little window. Now, the other model that I actually did had 2 big windows. In this case, you have 1 big window and you have the extra lights. So as I come in, what I really like about this model is that you have kind of a living area right there, or family living. You have another living area down there, and then you have this little office space. It's not taking a room for that. So if you work out of home and you part-time work out of home and you don't need a whole room to take that, then you have this little option that they actually did, which is obviously an upgrade in terms of this countertop that they have over here with a nice transom there and some cabinets, just little own private area. But look at the view from here for your overlooking the whole thing. Now remember guys, how I was telling you that you can make this into a 6-bedroom, 5.5 bath. If that's the option that you choose, then what happens is that you don't have all of this open space. They actually build this on half of that. So they're going to have something right there, and they're going to have the bedroom and stuff. So this is going to kind of move forward a little bit, and you will have a full suite. Now you can make double masters if that is what you would like to do. In this case you have. Now you also have a little bit of a loft area. So this could be a really nice place, you know, for you to just, at the end of the night, just sit around and you want to watch TV. You can have a poker night or whatever you want to do. You do have the 3 bedrooms over here. So they're all kind of here with the bathroom. So let me go ahead and take you to one of the rooms first. So if you look at the size of this room, which I always tell you, I want, like when you are looking at a house that is over 3,000 square foot, in this case, it's almost 3,300 plus square foot. You can see that the rooms are not that tiny. You have more room, you have more place. Now, if you haven't checked out the model on the other one, that one is also a very good model. And what I like about this builder is that they give you the options. If they give you the options to kind of put those structural things, so you're not kind of tied in. If you don't need to have 4 bedrooms, you don't have to make that, but it gives you that option. Of course, price is going to come into play, but that gives you that option that once you choose the base price and you want structural options, you could do that. You're not kind of locked in, because I know of some builders where once you pick that, you really cannot do much. So that is something that would help. Now look at the size of this room. Now I have 2 small sons. This would be perfect bedroom for them. However, I did like the one that I did the model a couple of weeks ago that had a Jack and Jill, and as they grow up, that would be, but to start with, I think this would be a perfect room for them. So you have a linen closet right over here, and then straight down, you have a shower tub combination with a subway tile, with a nice window. So decent size. You have your commode. It's actually marble, so they're kind of saving some money, so it's not granite. So that is something, and it still looks nice. It still looks maybe not that royal, but it still looks nice. And then right over here is the other bedroom. So you have those 3 bedrooms, and this is a singer's room or a musician's room. You got guitars of all kind over here. I can play, I guess. No, not really. So you have this nice size room. You have a good closet. It's a skinny closet. And then right across from that is you have another bedroom with its own bathroom. So you have this nice, it's not a very big bedroom, but it's a very comfortable, overlooking your pond lot, and you have all of this space. You do have a bathroom over here, which is a single vanity with nice subway tiles, just like the way they have the design done here than the one from the other room that I saw. So guys, let me know what you think of this model. They do have a nice closet over here, not very big, but good. You know, so I try to bring you model homes every week. I do 2 shows every week. I post them on Tuesdays and on Fridays. You know, let me know what you think. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Press that thumbs up button. You know, give us some love, because I put in a lot of effort and energy and time in finding these properties, giving you the information, and reach us out. You know, I'm here to help and serve you. Now remember, I don't work for the builder. I work for you, and I work for you for free. I get paid by the builder. So if you are out there in the market, use my knowledge and my team's knowledge to be able to assist you. I would love to be the realtor of choice. Until the next video, bye for now.